But the MMA event was a lot of fun, and I actually did the day job on Friday and spoke to a nice crowd. So it was a good trip. I had a good time. I haven't been to Vegas in a few months. Like, I just have to go. I need to be in that town. I need the filth and the grime on me.
That's right.
That's
what I mean. You're spoiled, man. You don't have it like the rest of us, Lee.
Listen,
we have
Andrew,
to plan these kind of trips. Lee just wakes up and
Let me give you some words of advice. From the nature boy. Okay? Space Mountain might be the oldest ride in the park, Andrew, but it's still got the longest line. Woo! I'll be staying across the street at the Marriott. Sorry. Ric Flair is my idol. I'm going to say this for the record. Ric Flair is my idol. Just announced Orlando Salido versus Miguel Roman, Tevin Farmer versus Kenichi Ogawa, and Francisco Vargas versus Steven Smith. HBO triple header set for December 9th, live from the Mandalay Bay. It was announced today, really yesterday, by Zanfer Promotion, Golden Pride Promotion, and Tom Loeffler. In the boxing capital of the world, they'll host this spectacular on December 9th. Four-time world champion in two different weight divisions, Orlando Salido from Sonora, Mexico, will face off against Miguel Mikey Roman of Chihuahua, Mexico.
He's a replacement, though. You know, those are two journeymen. Not really excited about this match, Lee. He was supposed to...
Do you remember the old days when Golden Boy was, like, putting on great triple headers at the Mandalay Bay? Great.
I remember when HBO was.
Jeff Lacey'd be on the card. You'd have the douchebag from Pomona on the card. He's a douchebag.
I blame HBO. HBO needs to get somebody in there that actually knows the boxing scene and will turn down some of these fights and make these promoters work. Look, if there's money to be made...
you know what this smells like? Hey, maybe we should keep an eye on what Matchroom Boxing is doing. This is starting to look like, hey, maybe we need to go back to putting on, I don't know, 3 or 4 decent fights on a fight card to get people to show up.
Yeah, but I don't see the main event as being... That's not a headliner.
It's still a shit show.
Miguel Roman and Orlando Salido is not attracting shit to
it's attracting stadium. Mexicans to Vegas.
No, it won't. I guarantee you it won't. No, it's not.
All 12 people from
Salido
Chihuahua.
Has like 13
Andrew,
losses.
All 12 people from Chihuahua will be there.
Yeah, well, that's about it then.
I don't know if you can connect. I don't know if you can collect enough cans in Sonora.
I bet you this fight doesn't even. You're going to
let that one
money.
Go. You're literally going to let that one slide right by.
I'm not going to go with that. I'm not going with that. I'm just telling you, this isn't attracting anything. There's nothing here. I mean, these guys are gatekeepers at the best. They should both be fighting young and up-and-comers, not each other. Where does it go? Orlando Salido was supposed to fight Lomachenko. He was supposed to fight Miguel Berchelt. Where does it go? Who cares if he wins? He's going to still be in the same line that he was in before this fight. So, no, this is the problem I'm telling you that boxing's having right now. And soon, I think it is going to start affecting HBO's ratings. I don't think ESPN is hurting. I'll tell you that. Bet you ESPN is doing the biggest numbers this year.
Montreal, Canada. Colombian Elder Alvarez is furious. He believes Montreal southpaw Adonis Stevens is going to pull out of the WBC light heavyweight championship fight on January 27th. Instead, to fight Swedish Badu Jack in a unification bout. Andrew, what say you?
That's a great fight if he's telling the truth. If Alvarez is right about Jack and Stevenson matching up, there's nothing wrong with this fight. Badu Jack was the man at the super middleweight divisions. He's had some good wins moving up here in the light heavyweights. You put him in with Stevenson. Stevenson's been dying for an opponent that can bring him some money for a while without politics being in the way. Finally, they have their guy. Mayweather has made Badu Jack a star. Wasn't really impressed with him in the beginning, but like I said, he won the title from Anthony Durrell. He then turns around and beats George Groves and Lusan Butte in his next 2 fights. And Lee, the James DeGale fight, I thought won that. I thought they gave it to DeGale probably because of his ties. Isn't he an Eddie Hearn guy? I believe DeGale's an Eddie Hearn guy.
Yes.
And we know Eddie Hearn runs the show right now with AJ. I think Showtime kind of was favoring DeGale on that night when Badu Jack should have had that win. Then he goes up to light heavyweight and defeats former champ Nathan Cleverly by knockout. Badu Jack is the real deal right now. Adonis Stevenson has been hanging on to that crown for way too long. If he beats Jack, like I said, this puts Stevenson right back in the driver's seat. With Andre Ward not being there, he's once again going to be the man to beat at that division. And he's going to have Sergey Kovalev under him. He's going to have the kid that fought last night undefeated under him, Arthur Butterbean. Joe Smith is still in this division. Sullivan Barrera, Elder Alvarez, who's been waiting for his title shot for 2 years. This division is going nowhere. I have man, it hurts that Andre got out. But no, these guys, they're all going to be fighting here pretty soon, Lee. They almost have to, and it's going to be pretty exciting. And who is the kid that fought? I'm trying to think of the name of the guy that fought last week.
I don't know.
He just won on, damn it.
That's your job. I
Yeah,
just read
sorry.
shit.
Sorry.
People are going to see right through me that I don't really know shit about boxing, Andrew.
Well, when you're at Tough Enough, we understand. You didn't watch any of the fights. You were doing the MMA
Dude,
thing
we're not
last
even
night.
talking about the fights from last night. We're just talking boxing in general. The truth will
Hey.
come out. I don't know shit about boxing, Andrew.
Hey, is McGregor getting suspended?
You know what
Lee?
I wish for real boxing fans? Why don't you guys just admit you don't know shit about boxing and stop talking about boxing?
Did he do that to get out of the MMA?
Is it still frustrating? No. Is it
He
still
slapped
frustrating
the
for you to hang
commissioner,
out with
bro.
people that don't know shit about boxing when they talk about boxing?
He slapped a commissioner.
Are they?
Lee,
Yeah, I know.
come on.
For
You
those
know-
of you who live under a rock, and we did talk about it, Bobby and I talked about it last night, Conor McGregor got inside of the promotion that is the most direct rival of the UFC, called Bellator, to congratulate the guy who just won, who he knows. Referee said something.
Touched him. Referee touched
Put
him.
hands!
That's
Put
right.
hands on the man!
Don't do that face of the MMA, bro.
The
Snap.
face that runs the place. Woo!
Right. I like that. Woo! I want to do it now.
Right? It's Ric Flair week.
Hey, he fucked around, man. McGregor went off. McGregor slapped
went
someone.
way off.
Hey, did you see the guy on the ground? The poor dude's still hurt, all knocked out. McGregor freaking knocks him over with his knee. I mean, it just was not a good look. It was not. I don't know what the MMA, do they have any kind of commission, or who's going to be looking at this tape?
Yeah,
to give
I heard all that horse crap. Nobody's gonna say anything. Nobody's gonna say anything. It's McGregor. Nobody cares.
It made the ratings go 10 times higher.
Of course.
You know, I promoted it.
MMA
It was
needs
on-
help. You just talked
Hey.
about it a week ago.
Well, this is the reason why I bring it up, is because they said they're coming to boxing, so you got to start tying in the UFC. Some of this boxing news, Lee, it's coming. The merger's happening, bro. We can't stop it. So
Also this past week, Eddie Hearn was caught on video in New York getting ready for the Arias fight when he slammed the heavyweight champion of the United States.
going at it.
Dude, that video is mean.
Hey, Joshua, not Joshua.
For those of you who don't know, Eddie Hearn promotes Anthony Joshua.
right.
I'm assuming if you listen to this show, you're at least cool enough to know that fact.
he
The
is
promoter
man.
is Eddie Hearn on video, which is available on the Facebook page. All you got to do is type in Fight Net Radio and go to our Facebook page and listen to back shows. Eddie Hearn
Eddie
on
Hearn.
the video stops people in New York
Yeah.
and asks them if they know who Deontay Wilder is. My favorite one is somebody goes, "Is that a football player?"
That's right. That's right.
That's the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yep.
Woo! Woo! He is not the man. He did not beat the man to be the man. He is not the man.
Right now, Eddie Hearn is the promoter of the year. Eddie Hearn has the fighter of the year, and Eddie Hearn
He's
Hearn
grossing
might
the most
have the
money
knockout
this
of
year.
the
He's
year.
doing everything right.
You know that knockout.
Plus, he's
that-
good
that-
looking and young.
Hey Lee, let me hold on. Answer this.
Yeah.
That uppercut that he lands on Klitschko, is that the final punch of that fight?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is, bro. And that one still shot is probably getting the photo of the year. Eddie Hearn's gonna do a wipeout on this thing, man. Like, listen, and the way he's going after Wilder, I told you guys months ago that these guys two were gonna be in the driver's seat. Since then, they've sold probably close to 200,000 tickets. Wilder is in no way their league. Not skill-wise, not financially, not marketing. There's nothing there that they're going to go to the table with. And people, he showed his true colors. Wilder showed his true colors this week when he said that BS about it's a 50-50 fight or there's no fight. People, this is what Al Heyman always does. This is what Floyd did. But see, the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Deontay Wilder is Floyd Mayweather's career was built by top-ranking Golden Boy. Floyd Mayweather already had names like Renato Hernandez, Diego Corrales, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Zab Judah under his belt before he started playing the bidding war with Manny Pacquiao. Deontay Wilder's got no bid war here. There is no negotiating. You take what the champ is offering you. Anthony Joshua is the champ, boss. You better know that. He beat Klitschko. Klitschko was the man who lost to Fury. With Fury being out of the picture, the Anthony Joshua is the man. Get out of here. Any of you Wilder fans that think this is a 50-50 fight, you guys are fooling.
Do you think we really have Wilder fans on this show?
Oh, yeah, Lee, he's got people. You know what?
I think that Wilder's fans listen to The Boxing Show. Available on iTunes.
Stop it. You know what? That's bullshit. I don't believe that at all.
We're not urban enough for Deontay Wilder fans.
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all.
If you're a Deontay Wilder fan, go right now on the Facebook Fight Net radio page and comment, Lee's an asshole, I'm a Deontay guy. If you are, you're an idiot. Why do you listen to the show? Go away. He's the worst heavyweight champion we've ever had. He's the John Ruiz of this era.
No, listen, he's doing what he's told. He's a puppet. He's trying to
do
the
Floyd. Bitch. Dude, he's talking way too much trash for a dude who hasn't fought anybody.
He's trying to do the Floyd Mayweather blueprint,
right? I'm going to say it again, Andrew. I could have fought Deontay Wilder in his last fight.
Have you heard anybody say that this kid's the greatest besides him? Who used to talk like that? Now, he was right. Don't get me wrong. Because he had the Olympics behind him. He medaled.
I'm with you.
He had the championship.
Whoa. I'm with you. But if Anthony Joshua knocks him out...
No, I'm not talking about Wilder. I'm talking about Floyd.
Oh.
See, Floyd used to do that. Floyd proclaimed he was the greatest before anybody did. Right? That's how he used to get all the headlines.
So let me see if I got this correct, because I'm going to use it as the title. Deontay Wilder is the next Floyd Mayweather.
He's trying to be, but he's not. He doesn't have the blueprint. He doesn't have the resume that Floyd had.
Well, he's fighting guys that have the same boxing skill as me.
Floyd was flawless when he starts his Manny Pacquiao 6 years of going back and forth. He's flawless. There's not a problem with Floyd. Defensively, speed-wise, offensively, he's a complete fighter. Fucking Deontay Wilder has so many flaws. Nobody likes him. Everyone thinks, dude, how many windmill memes are there out there on this guy that he can't even throw a legit punch in the ring? This is not. They're trying, but this is not going to work out the same. And as us as fans need to not buy into the bullshit. We need not to buy into it. It's time, and it really seems like it's working, though, because, Lee, like you said, part of what you said is true. A lot of the Mayweather fans are switching right over to the Deontay show because it just looks like it's going to be, the same thing of what Floyd used to give that fan base, because there is a type of fan base that follows these kind of ego-driven guys. It just is. There's a lot of people out there that get turned off just how the way Floyd Mayweather used to act. Had nothing to do with the skills. They would say, oh, he's a skilled fighter. I just hate him because how he acts and how he acts out of the ring, period. And then Deontay's trying to do the same thing.
There you go. The WBC Pavetka ruling. The WBC March